Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a night of dual action custom side at Daytona for season uh, three. And but this is the first time we're doing a whole season of racing. I have, for the first time ever, up in the booth, not on a podium call. We have Flash Nine.
What's up? Excited to be here.
I'm excited to have you here. I get the rookies.
Yeah, we'll see what the grade is at the end of the night.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll be good. So we have, at the moment, we will get the lineup here. So we have. So you said it was Showtime on the poll, right?
Well, if it's your bro Chase, if he's here, he should be number one.
Yeah. Okay, so it would have been Warburton, but he had to restart. So he is now starting at the back, and SBR Bridges is starting in the back. So we have Itchabro Chase, Showtime. Smooth Puppy is not available. We have Sludge, Rub on 'em, Long Live the Sauce, Bad Fast Marley, He Gone, Broom, Aquatati, Street Machine, Robbie Racin', Keith, Blaney, Warpig, and then Ward Burton and SBR Bridges for tonight. I think it's going to be a great race.
There's a lot of studs in this field, or at least the first duel.
Yeah, that's why I like this one, and I'm racing the next one, so that's okay. I have a better chance.
You and me both.
I have a better chance.
Do you have a favorite? Who do you think is gonna pull this off?
Well, I was going to go with my driver, but I can't do that because he's not in there. But my favorite, and I know he's a CEO and all that, I have to go with Taddy. He knows restrictor plate racing. He could pull it off. If anybody could do it, he came close to doing it on Tuesday night in the slider side. So it'll be great to see if he could try it again. And my next one after that would be, it would have to be Robbie Racing.
Okay.
How about you?
Um, I mean, it's with Chase starting first. He's always hard to go against. I know KB's a really solid restrictor plate racer. But I'd have to. It's not much of a reach, but I'm gonna either say Chase or Ward Burton can make some type of charge from the back and maybe pull a little bit of strategy or something go his way that he ends up first somehow.
That is true. He is good.
But yeah, Taddy he'll mix it up. We know that.
Oh yeah.
But with only a couple guys, not making it, you have to be the top 12. Tuesday, I mean, we saw a lot of. It was just single file. If guys are in, there's no reason for them to really make aggressive moves. So it'll be interesting to see, the straight line speed drafting, and then if anyone messes up on their green flag pit stop.
Yeah. That's the key is the pit stops, because if you come in too fast or too hot, oh excuse me, sorry, you could have a speeding penalty and that can hurt you.
But yeah, that'll mean you're not racing next week.
Yep, unless there's a caution, because we do have cautions.
Yeah.
That's the only thing we got going for us, is that there's cautions. And I'm watching, because somebody is going to hit that one of the 3 glitches that I have found on this track, and I always hit them.
Yeah, that's true. I think I don't normally see a lot of guys hitting those, but it seems over the last couple weeks I've heard of a lot more guys either being more aggressive hugging that inside line because they're just afraid to get booted out of the way, or somehow the glitches got, more easier to hit. I don't know what that is, but Um, Luckily, I've never had an issue with it, and hopefully I don't hit it tonight later on.
That is true. I'm gonna pause for a quick second here. Uh, I'm trying to find headphones for my kid. Oh boy. Oh, there it is. See, you found them. There we go. He found them. All right. Kind of hard to do a broadcast with kids in the living room, but we figured it out. But this is going to be all right. We're going to be getting the okay to join any second. Just waiting for
Should
it.
be. I think
They're just waiting
Taddy
for
just
someone to
went live, so.
Yeah, they're just waiting for someone to reload, so. And just waiting. So I'm expecting they're probably not going to race 2x2. I think they may go single file real quick.
Yeah, I think that's a good call. I think there's enough friends in both duels that if someone's on the outside, they're going to be talking to whoever's starting behind them to try to let them in. Um, but it looks like there's maybe going to be 16 cars in this first duel, so 4 won't make it. I could see some side by side just because of the personalities in this first duel. Um, but I think if somebody who does jump up, if they either get sideswiped or they're nervous about who they're outside of, then that line will probably dissipate really quick.
Yeah, that is true. It's my first time racing with all these good drivers, so I know they'll probably be calling me out.
I mean, that's another storyline too, because you got a lot of these. So well, I was part of the first group that joined that had to work our way up. So, I've been with Chase and Showtime and Sludge and like Mike RPM, and like we did trucks, and then we did a B class, and then we were the first A group. Now you have that group that came in the season after us. Now we're all grouped together, one large pack. Not everyone in this race, but it's the first mix that we're gonna see. So we'll like if someone who wasn't in A, maybe they could
Hold
make
that
a
thought.
splash.
We're going to blue screen because we can accept their invites. And here we go. All right. So we're getting in there. Get some action going on here. Oops. Wrong button. There we go. I hit the wrong button. Okay, so sorry about that quick little blue screen there for a second, guys. Hit the wrong start button. I'm using my wheel this time, so bear with me.
I think our pre-race show was pretty decent.
I think so. And we got Taddy here saying, share stream to chats. Yes, sir. I'm on it.
Alright, just got the green flag. It's your bro Chase in that green Clover P scheme. Looks like Sludge was not going to let Showtime down into second place. So we'll see if the outside line has any momentum off the rip here.
Oh, definitely. Ooh, it's looking good. Copy the link. So,
Get used to everybody's cars here. Alright.
so we're gonna.
Got one lap complete here. And looks like we're just about all single filed out already.
Wow. We got 2 people on the outside.
So there's 16 guys in this race. Ward Burton is currently the bubble driver after 1.5 laps, so he is already in a position to advance.
That was pretty quick.
Yeah, I think he just rode around the bottom. He got rub on him. Rub on him, Street Machine, Bridges, and Warpig are the 4 that are currently out.
I wouldn't count Owen Bridges yet. He's another guy, one of my ex-captains, so he's pretty cool. He'll get up there and right back in it.
Oh yeah, he's kind of hit and miss. He'll like show up for a while, and then we won't hear from him for a couple months. But I remember racing him in the old Giggity series, and we had some good battles. So I think he's just probably just sitting back, saving some fuel, and then waiting to see how these pit stops shake out. I mean, they're already planning ahead. They got 21 laps of fuel. Everyone's just sitting back, staying off the bumper of the guy in front of them, saving some fuel. Who wants to run an extra lap, or who wants to come in early type of stuff.
Yeah. There we are, running around with rub on him. Near the back. Just gotta get back onto our broadcast here in case there's any chit chatter.
Yeah, keep an eye on Taddies.
Oh, Edtho's there in YouTube land. Looking good, guys. Oh, thanks, Edtho. You should be up here doing this. Oh, we got 11 people watching. All right, you 11 people out there, come on, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, but definitely hit that like button. We're riding around with Long Live the Sauce and position number 4 right now.
And he's following his team captain, KB Showtime. Those Hendrick cars just found each other real quick.
Oh no, that's who stole my cars.
He's got the Dale Earnhardt, Richard Petty tribute scheme for these speedways. So I think talking to him, so I own the JRM cars, so Bad Fast Marley's in this race for me, and we kind of have our alliance going on. So KB was saying that he's probably gonna just look to have the most boring race ever and try to advance. So if that tells you anything. Looks like we got 2 groups already.
Yeah.
Some guys near the back, they already fell off.
That could be strategy-wise too.
I didn't notice anyone lag or anything, so I don't. Looks like we got 11 cars, so 1 car out of this back 5 is gonna advance at this moment. So whoever's in that 12th spot, they'll be sweating.
Oh, definitely. I'm already excited for the next race already. And Brinkerhoff is out there going, Blaney and Sludge, let's go. That must be his boys.
Okay, yeah, 3 and the 8.
Yeah.
Looks like
So
Ward Burton is also losing the draft in 11th. He is maybe a second behind Blaney in the 3 car. Now we're down to 10. And that certainly is not intentional on his part.
definitely not. Ooh, that number 3 paint scheme is pretty cool.
I'm a fan of the throwback one. Junior Johnson a couple years ago. I thought that one was badass.
I'm not familiar. I used to start watching NASCAR just because of all the wrecks, and then I started cheering on Earnhardt Jr. and then I followed him.
I'm certainly not old enough to know to have watched Junior Johnson race. I just know the paint schemes.
Nice.
But it's the white car with the red trim under a Austin Dillon car. That one's my favorite.
Cool. Oh, SBR Bridges. I know who he's running for. Knievel Motorsports. Nope. Sorry. Wrong car. Nope. Bridges is running for Stuart Haas, isn't he?
Stuart Haas cars, yeah. He's 41. He's got the tennis street machine in this group of 6 trailing the field. So those 2 team cars are together.
I thought you were Stuart Haas.
I was previous season, but we redrafted and I got the Junior Motorsports Pro League cars and the 00.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Let's see if we can. I think Rub on him is a Knievel Motorsports. No.
53.
Yeah.
Let me look. I can check the rosters here real quick.
Oh yeah. It's probably easier for you.
So, alright, so we got Brinkerhoff has the 3 and the 8. They're both in this race right now, looking good. Knievel Motorsports. We have Hegon in the 44 in this race. KB Showtime has himself in the 48 and Long Live the Sauce in the number 9, looking good. Patton has no custom drivers. Eclipse E-Racing Team, so JTR Beatty is the owner of the SHR cars.
Ooh, I like his name. Oh, we got the 44 round.
Looks like Chase got passed for the lead at the same time.
And he is stuck. Hegon is stuck. Like he can't go nowhere. Like
Yeah,
I'm
no
sitting
caution.
on. Oh, there we go. Now he's gone. I don't know how that happened. Is the caution out?
Nope, they're still green.
How the heck did he get moving? He was stuck. I didn't see how he got moving. But he was like literally stuck there. I was like, holy cow. That's crazy.
So that's one less driver contending for a top 12 spot at this point. And Rub on him is a driver for Faster Bastards Racing.
Ah.
So probably your dad is the owner of the and then Keith is in the 17 for the Chaos Crew
Oh, that's another good name.
for T-Birds. So that's just going through the teams and the rosters there that are in this duel. Taddy trying to make a move around Marley for looks like 5th place.
Ooh.
And he's got his buddy Robbie and then Blaney. Not enough momentum.
No.
It looks like maybe we're down to 8 cars in this front pack. So at this point, they know they're all locked in unless they
9.
mess up. 9, okay.
Yeah.
So either way, even if they race, as long as they don't wreck each other,
They're in.
they know that they're in. So I feel like this is the situation that would bring about any type of racing, if we're gonna see any.
Yeah, and they've got a big gap too.
Yep, there's my driver Marley making a move with Taddy. Looks like like the 9 was trying to peek. Just looks like they're not bumper to bumper enough to make a move. So now Marley's gonna get trained.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to meet with Taddy in the war room after this duel, but moving on. So we got the top 9, and then following that you got Ward Burton, War Pig, and Straight Machine are a group of 3, all by themselves. The 17
of Keith
has lost that draft. The 41 and the 53 and the 44 are kind of all by themselves. It looks like the 41 has some damage. I don't know if they hit the 44 when he spun or there was some weird lag issue.
That's possible.
The 41 is the only other car that has damage besides the 44.
Yeah.
She is on now. He's now on pit road. So I think right now, unless we get a caution or somebody wrecks, the top 12 looks pretty solid. They got 9. Taddy's got 9 laps of fuel.
So could see green flag pit stops maybe about 4 or 5 laps.
Oh, and I think
for strategies.
Just lost the draft.
Oh no.
Blaney just lost the draft. Now we are down to 8 cars in the front group. Oh, it looks like somebody, I don't know if Marley's the one lagging. Somebody's lagging in this front group.
Alright, let's see. Oop.
Marley, Taddy, someone, because now there's just gaps between everybody.
Yeah. Or we could have a ghost car again. I've seen that.
No. I'm watching Taddy's stream to make sure. I don't know if Marley was the one that lagged or not. That shoved them back there. But now it's a 4-car front group led by Sludge, KB, Long Live the Sauce, and Broom is in the 1 car. They got 4 Chevys leading the way. The 3 cars lost the draft. The 95 and the 42 have also lost the draft. They are side by side with each other. And Marley in 5th is all by himself just in front of those 2.
Yeah, and it looks like Taddy just lost. He's not there in that front group.
No, they got, I think someone made them lose the draft from lag, but I cannot figure out who, because they're no longer lagging.
Yeah.
So I mean, shoot, as long as everyone's split up, there's some excitement. Robbie is just now coming off of pit road in the 11 car.
Taddy's going in right now.
Blaney. So the 11 and the 3 are hooked up as the leaders come by.
Maybe they were just pitting.
They were a good 2 seconds behind.
Yeah.
Like 4 laps leading up to that point. You got the 88, 42, and the 95 on pit road at the same time. Now it just looks like you're just trying to be in some sort of small group to maintain enough speed to stay in the top 12.
Yeah. We got more going down pit road now. Well, about to. They just signaled.
And it looks like Marley sped. He's coming out way behind Taddy and Chase, so he will be in trouble here. top 4 still on the racetrack. The 10, the 77, the 36 round pit road, the 53-17, and the 41. So it looks like these groups of 3s, they're staying together. Taddy's lost, staying with Chase, so I'm guessing he will pick up with Robbie and Blaney to form their 3 cars.
Yeah.
What
Now
a
with
crazy duel.
now,
This is like everywhere.
I know.
But yeah, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Would that put Taddy on the same lap as them, or would he be a lap down, or would go a lap down
So
when they pass him?
Currently a lap down. The front 4 have not pit yet.
Okay. Because I was trying to figure out if Robbie was almost a lap ahead of him.
I think the front 4 are really the only ones left that have not pit. Everyone else, I think, has been on pit road.
All right.
So It's Your Bro Chase is 5th. Taddy is 6th. Robbie 7th. Blaney 8th.
Okay, so that would put.
And then we're gonna have to do some searching other than that.
So the front 4 is the 8, 48, 9, and 1, right?
Yes, they have not pit yet.
Okay. So I'm going to stay on with them at the moment. Let's see if they signal.
Looks like 9th and 10th is Street Machine and War Pig. They are about maybe 2 seconds behind Blaney. And then it's a long, long ways back to, I think, Ward Burton. Or no, you got Marley. There's a group of 3 on the very end too. Marley, Rub on 'em, and Keith, I think, are maybe 9, 10, 11. And Ward Burton might be 12, all by himself.
So Keith may have a shot of making it.
Yes.
Nice. Oh, if he can do it, I better be able to do it. Oh, they are now signaling the pit.
So we'll see if, so it looks like Broom is giving them room. I don't know if that's intentional or looks like he's starting to lose the draft.
Yeah.
We'll see how aggressive he gets on pit road, but the front 3, I know the Hendrick guys are in the same party. Yep, looks like they're all taking care of each other coming onto pit road.
Yeah.
Making sure they're not going to speed. And then you see a group of 5 drafting by. They are getting their lap back. Which Taddy's leading them. He is P5, followed by Robbie, his captain. So we'll see. I'm riding with Broom. We'll see how far out ahead they come.
Yeah, I'm with KB Showtime at the moment, and they're coming out now.
It looks like Word is actually waiting for them to stay a lap down just so he can stay with the pack, so he can
and they all merged.
Some guys. Yeah, the 1 lost the draft though.
Yeah, they all merged before the backstretch, so I don't know if that's good.
An issue.
But there wasn't really anyone behind them, so I think Taddy said, I think if they're clear, then they're okay. If they're not clear, they have to stay on the bottom.
Okay, so then that's something I'll make sure to clarify going into the second duel. So I'm glad I'm not in the first one.
Especially with these first 4 guys. Well, 3, because Warburton was still on the track, so.
Yes, Word is a lap down. I'm guessing he must have sped.
Yeah.
He legit just waited for a decent sized pack to run with. Caddy's still 5th. He is 7.7 seconds behind Long Live the Sauce in 3rd, so they are a long ways behind. 8 seconds off the lead, but they are running the 1 car down extremely fast. They have 5 cars with them.
Now, did they take tires, or did they just fuel only? Like, that's like, would you take right sides? All depends on your setup.
Yeah, so we got 12 laps remaining. Taddy, I think, only took 2 tires. So
we're not supposed to say that, but that's okay. It's your first time. You're a rookie.
He doesn't have to pit again. He doesn't have to pit again. We can all figure it out.
True.
So they're passing the 1 right now, so that'll be 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th, and the Blaney just almost sent Chase into the 1 and wrecked Broom right there.
Ooh.
And now he lost the draft of those cars.
Uh-oh. I don't want to be in that war room.
I mean, he's in 8th, but he's going to have to latch onto somebody just to even have a shot to secure his spot.
Yeah. Now, he might still be good, though. Because he can make a good...
he's falling back to... The 10 and the 36 are the 2 guys drafting together behind him. I feel like he'll have an easy time latching onto them.
Yeah. And who did it, if you can see, is it the 48, the leader?
He is.
Okay.
Maybe Showtime.
Yep. So I'm on board with him right now.
And he's pulling a lap car in between him and the 2nd place. So that's actually a decent buffer as they're lapping Bridges right now in the 41.
Yeah.
So that's a spot for Ward Burton. It's just going to be difficult to figure out what position that actually is.
Yeah, that is true.
So if Broom is still 8th, you got the 10 and 9, 36 is 10th. Marley should be 11th, and I'm guessing Rub on him is 12th. In the 53, and Keith, who is right behind the 53, is the first guy out in the 17.
I'm hoping the 17 makes it in.
Well, unless he and Marley, or him and Rub on him work together, one of those 3 is going to be out.
Yeah.
Bro, you're just a 2D killer.
Oh, here we go. So. Oh. Owen Bridges got in front of Long Live the Sauce.
Yeah, but at this point, he's not in a transfer position. He's a lap down. He's, part of one of the biggest groups on the track. So they are moving the quickest, but I think they're a good half track behind the transfer spot.
Yeah.
17's heading to turn 3, and they are in the middle of 1 and 2.
Yeah.
So, and we're coming to 6 to go. So 6 to go.
Then we have comment out there. I'm scrolling through there, Gator Mike. Sorry, buddy. Mike RPM says, what happened to Chase?
He sucks, that's what.
And then Brinkerhoff says, what did you say? This. Wow. I'm not sure what he wanted to say there.
So Mike, we think Chase got lagged into, and he was him, Taddy, and then think got lagged, and they lost that draft for pit stops. But we're not sure who it was.
And if you're wondering about the voices in the background, that's my kids horsing around. They're pretty cool. Sometimes.
Alright, so we got 5 laps to go. KB is, I mean, I don't really see any of the front 3 making a run at it, unless they can get either one of the lap guys to help them out. But KB's looking good to start on this pole, guys.
Yep.
For Decade, like he's a good super speedway racer. If he stays out of trouble, he just rides in line and he chills, and it looks like this race really came to him.
Yep. And be careful because there's that commentator's curse. But no,
I mean, he's not my car, so
yeah. on serious notes, there is a glitch, and they're getting really close to that yellow line in 3 and 4, and there's one there, and then there's one near the what do you call that? The tri-oval?
Yeah.
The front stretch?
Right before pit lane, yep.
Well, there's one there too, and then I can't remember where the other one was, but there's 2 or 3 anyways. And they just got to be careful that they do not hit it, because they are looking good right now. So it looks to me as they want to stay away from it.
We got 3 to go. Gonna be coming to 2. I'm keeping my eye on Rub on them at the moment just to see who's gonna make a move for this transfer spot.
Yeah, and I'm gonna stay on the leaders because we don't want the same confusion as last Tuesday, Taddy, and give the win to not my driver. No, I'm just kidding. But because yes, my guy won the second duel race on Thursday or Tuesday. Hamilton, congrats, buddy. I love you for it. It was a great victory for me for my first one of the season. Although it's not a points wise, but it's gets you to a good spot, 4 points.
Alright, got a lap and a half to go.
Here we go. Let's get to KB Showtime. Because it looks like they're trying to make a move. Now I don't know if it's the 77 and the 41 trying to make the move or what, but
I don't know. Taddy and his group, they're under 6 seconds. I know they're flying, they're not going to have enough time, but they got lined up and they're really running them down.
Yeah, and it's because they're battling. If they would have stayed single file, they wouldn't be catching them.
Right. Alright, so 10th, 11th, or I think 11th, 12th, and 13th, Marley, Rub on them, and Keith. I'm keeping an eye on them for this last lap, see who will not make it.
And it looks like it's going to be, this is the final lap, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it looks like,
KB
this,
Showtime.
yeah, the 77 made it because he's like flying and they're slowing down. Owen Bridges, SBR Bridges was trying to get there and try and pass the 48 before he actually hit the checkered line so he could keep going, but he got caught up. So KB Showtime.
And your final transfer spot, Marley and Rub on them held on for 11th and 12th. So Keith, Word Burton, SBR Bridges, and Hegon are the 4 who do not advance in Duel 1. And it looks like KB Showtime I think that's his first win of any kind in GC Sports. It's non-points,
Nice.
but that's a huge
Hey.
win.
Yep.
His first win as a captain,
Nice.
and he'll be the pole sitter.
All right. Now, I don't know if I have him as a friend.
I
So
got him.
you got him?
I got
And
him.
then who's in the 9?
Long with the sauce.
Long live the sauce. And then who was 3rd?
I think Sludge was the 3rd car.
Okay. And so we'll need to get all 3 of them.
I don't think I have Sludge.
Okay.
Or,
Or is that Taddy?
That was me that jumped.
Can you grab Sludge?
Or
do you just
the race winner is all we're doing for the
just a race winner? Okay.
Alright, I got KB already.
Yep. KB.
Remember, I got another lobby I got to set up in 8 minutes.
Yep.
Good job, Taddy. Good race.
Yeah, that was good. That was fun. A little bit of stuff happened, right? A couple guys I was working with, one lost the draft, so really that's what separated the whole group.
Was there a lag?
No, I seen, right, so I seen Chase back off, and I assumed he was going to help Ward Burton, right? So I'm like, if we're going to go, now it's the go time, we got the field separated, right? And the 88 kept separating himself from the top 3-4 cars. So me, Robbie, and Blaney tried making a move on him, and when we did, he then crossed up and tried blocking it. We went underneath, and that separated the field. And that glitch entering 3 cost Blaney the draft, so we stepped back to go help him.
Okay, because we weren't sure if there was any sort of lag that kept splitting everyone up. But I mean, shoot, that made it for an exciting duel. But
Yeah.
so the winner of Duel 1, my buddy KB Showtime. What's up, dude?
Let's go!
I
What's up,
picked
buddy?
you, man. I picked you, man.
Oh, how about it? Did not jinx me either. That's great.
I know.
That's great.
Yeah, Dan Kate tried making me feel bad for it. But so I have one thing to say. You told me before the race that you wanted to make this the most boring race you'll ever have. So 1, was it boring? And 2, it looked like you had a lot of fun out there.
It was far from boring. It was boring, but like being in the seat, no way, no chance. But yeah, everything worked out good. We ended up starting a little different than we expected. Started front row outside, so that changed it up a little bit. My teammate, long live the sauce, let us in right there at the beginning, and the plan was just ride it out till the fuel was gone. Came in, got us a couple tires, fortunately got back out in first, and I was really stressing to him and myself, do not speed, don't just give up time. Even if I gave up time, I just didn't want to speed because I didn't get near enough practice getting in the pits before the race. So, but we got in good. We were about half a car length behind Sludge going in the pits, and we came out in front of them. So big shouts to the 48 crew for getting us out front. Man, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Shouts out to my teammate Sauce too for being there, pushing us to victory, and him advancing as well.
All right, awesome job. Certainly exciting from the booth. I had a lot of fun. I'm ready to race now.
Me too.
Yeah, then Kate and I both, we were learning a lot. But so we know that you guys were going long. Did that have any factor that you guys had like more cars than anyone else in a group?
I think the biggest factor for me being up front was that the pack got so broke up that it just, you needed to just push because there was only 4, I think maybe 5 of us there for a little bit, and if we didn't stay nose to tail, we were not going to gain any time on anybody. We got fortunate to come up on some lap cars, and they fell in line and did their part as well to keep us up front. I know when we were together, we had a pretty solid lead on Taddy in that group, and by the end of the race, they had cut it in half for sure from the last 3 laps.
All right.
All
And
right.
Kate, you got anything?
Congrats on your first win.
Appreciate it, sir.
I have mine on Tuesday, but not me, but my teammate. But you did a heck of a run. 1 and 2. So I think it was pretty good. I like
Yeah,
it.
I appreciate it, man. Any win is always great to get, but to have it in here in the GC Sports and to start off the duels with this win and get to start on the pole with my teammate behind me, it's always great. Always great. We got another teammate, in the 24 in the next race. I think he starts fourth, maybe.
Yeah, he ain't
So
making it. No.
hopefully we can get him in too, and have us all 3 of us in there.
All right. And on
Thank you
that
guys for
note,
broadcasting.
you're welcome. And on
2
that note,
claps and a Ric Flair.
woohoo!
There we go.
All right, guys, that's it for now. For now, tune in about 20 minutes or less, and we'll be with the duel number 2. Have a good one.
Oh.
Not yet. I keep hitting the wrong button. I'm using my wheel.